I made this chocolate Swiss roll cake with strawberry cream cheese filling for Thanksgiving last year, and I'm finally getting around to editing it. The full recipe will be in the description. First you gotta prep that fruit. Wash those strawberries, then set aside. Get a pomegranate for garnish. Cut off the ends and slice down the sides, lining up with the white veins. Then you can crack it open pretty easily. Get a bowl of water and stick it in there. Pop up those kernels like nobody's business. It takes a little while, but the water definitely makes it a lot easier. Just look at those gorgeous seeds. The kitties need a couple treats. I've been teaching Boo to shake. Throw a ball for your cat who fetches before prepping a jelly roll pan by covering it in parchment paper. First you gotta preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now to start the cake. Mix together 1 cup of flour, a half cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and a half teaspoon of salt. Then get a large mixing bowl and toss in a handful of 9 egg yolks. That's a lot of eggs. I got a little eggshell in there, whoops. Get that mixer out and slowly beat in a half cup of sugar until it's a nice frothy pale color. Then mix into the flour mixture. In another mixing bowl, throw those egg whites in and mix those up. As you mix, slowly add another half cup of sugar so it dissolves nicely in the meringue. Beat until it's stiff, making little peaks, or so that you can hold it above your head and it doesn't fall out. Gently fold a scoop at a time into the chocolate mixture so you don't lose all that air that you worked so hard to whip in there. Spread onto your parchment-covered jelly roll pan, which I also sprayed with a non-stick cooking spray. Meanwhile, Boo is playing around behind me, knocking the dang ball underneath the fridge. The oven should be preheated by now. Stick the pan in and leave to bake for 12-ish minutes, or until the top springs back when lightly touched. Now to make that filling. Get those strawberries and chop them up. Next time I do this, I would chop them more finely. I have a food processor now, so I'd probably blend them up in there. I did about 6 ounces of strawberries. The cake is baked. Get out a nice clean towel and cover with confectioner sugar. Drape it over the pan, and topsy-turvy, flipsy-dipsy that thing over. Gently lift the pan off, tossing it into the sink, and savor the peelies of the parchment paper. It looks like I didn't mix the cake batter quite thoroughly enough, but that's okay. Dust the underside of the cake with confectioner sugar and pre-roll the cake into the towel and leave to cool so it helps keep that nice shape. Pat pat. Continue on to the filling. This time, zero out your bowl and add a good blob of soft cream cheese, 8 ounces to be exact. Add a full heckin' stick of butter, which is half a cup or 115 grams, and 1 full cup of confectioner sugar. Mix it. Add the strawberries. In the actual recipe I followed, it says to puree them and then boil them down in a pot, but I didn't really feel like doing that, so next time I'll do it. I feel like it would taste better if I were to put some more effort into it. Now that the filling is done, I can make the frosting. Add another stick of butter and mix it up until it's nice and soft. Then add a half cup of cocoa powder. Mix it up and slowly add 2 cups of powdered sugar, then a half teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, or whole milk if you're fresh out. Mix it up, and magically it'll become a delicious frosting texture. Next, I laid on the floor for a bit because my back was getting stiff. Boo came over and laid down with me. Once you've rested a bit, get that filling and stir it around to loosen it up. Grab that cake, carefully unroll it, and gently spread the filling over it. And then, very carefully roll it back up. It might be a little sticky on the towel, so to prevent that, I probably should have sprinkled a little bit more confectioner sugar on the towel beforehand. Mine got a little split at the very center. It lined up perfectly with the strawberries though, so I got to cover it up. Slap that roll onto a nice platter and get that frosting out. I put mine in the refrigerator for a bit so it was pretty stiff. I just added another tablespoon of milk and mixed it up. Frost it. Then grab a couple of whole strawberries. Once you're happy with the look, grab the bowl of delicious pomegranate seeds and sprinkle on top. And lastly, sprinkle with a sprinkling of powdered sugar. And it's done. Now you can eat the whole thing over the course of a few days or share with the family for a nice holiday gathering, which is what I did.